Welcome to my YouTube channel. And today I want to talk to you about how understanding in life helps us grow. This is a key issue in life coaching for our clients, can simply be understanding how and why life turns out the way it does, especially if you're looking for change in how you are in the world. For example, you cannot change what you don't understand. And you can't create permanent change without acceptance of who you are. And of course, part of who you are is understanding and accepting your inner self. Now, one important clue to self-awareness are our emotional triggers. We all have them, both hard and soft emotional triggers. By the way, I prefer to call an emotional trigger a wound activation because triggers imply that emotional dysregulation is somehow caused by someone or something outside of ourselves. But I understand triggers is the go-to word at the moment. My name is Steve, and I'm a qualified and accredited life coach, living my life on purpose. So let's talk about triggers, emotional triggers. Let's start by understanding that there are different types of triggers. There are both acute and chronic triggers, which can be hard or soft on their impact. Now, acute triggers are transferred, emotionally charged situations from childhood to adulthood, presumably because there are some key similarities. Remember, these are childlike transfers, a childhood experience that is cut and pasted from your past into your present day experience. For example, I spent many years struggling with speaking or sharing in group discussions. The larger the group, the greater was my anxiety. When I understood that my group experience reminded me of abusive and humiliating experiences in boarding school classrooms, it's no wonder that I would transfer my experience into my adult experience and get triggered. Now, chronic triggers, however, are a kind of return to our default subconscious beliefs. For example, perpetually taking a victim stance on a situation. These can also be familial or culturally learned behaviours. They can be activated by stress or induced or activated even by our dreams, a reliving of negative outcome past experiences played out in the present. Now, all emotions pass, but the time period of emotional dysregulation varies according to the depth of the inner child's wound activation. Also, change or instability can be a soft trigger, especially if the change experience doesn't fit with our belief system or our life goals or plan. Now, many coaches and therapists believe that we choose our emotions. Well, we do choose our conscious emotions, and it's true that our reactive emotional responses come from within us. Emotions don't float through the air and embed themselves within us. However, I do not believe we choose all our emotions. When we experience an acute trigger, the emotion is triggered from our unconscious mind. That's not a choice. These are unresolved emotions from a childhood wounding experience, which have been locked down into our subconscious mind, curiously for our own protection. And like Sleeping Beauty, waiting for a prince's kiss to awaken us into consciousness. It's a good idea to point out that many emotional responses are perfectly normal. When your dog gets sick or regrettably dies, you feel sad. When your light bulb in the ceiling suddenly explodes, you get scared. When your handbag is stolen, you feel angry. When you get an unexpected performance bonus, you feel happy. Life is full of challenges and emotions. Emotions that offer wholesome understanding and protection from unexpected life events. So let's talk some more about emotional triggers. Well, the good news is they are wonderful opportunities for personal growth and development. Why? Because they are the gateway to unlocking old unconscious childhood wounds that, when the emotional dust has settled, need healing. Now, this is the subject of another video on how to heal childhood wounds. Now, The downside to emotional triggers is they hurt like hell. They come out of nowhere and can be very confusing. So take your emotional problems to your life coach for transformative healing and the uncovering of self-limiting beliefs. Redefining self-limiting beliefs, working through childhood wounding lifts and will create more understanding and allow you to live your life on purpose.